All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Dexter Season 2. This is episode number 8 today, called Morning Comes. Now, the last episode was quite intense. Of course, Dokes is now placed on leave fully after the altercation with Dexter, where Dexter headbutted him, and then Dokes obviously attacked him. Dexter was smart enough to headbutt him where no one would see it, and he made sure they didn't have a recording device or anything like that. And then, obviously, Dokes just attacked him right in the room in front of everyone, so they had to put him on suspended leave there. So that's going to be tough to come back from for Dokes, at least in terms of the Force trusting him, Maria Laguerta trusting him, that kind of thing. But you do actually end up feeling really bad for Dokes, because he's put in an impossible situation here where he knows there's something wrong with Dexter, but he's the only one who sees it. Nobody else believes him. And then, of course, you have Dexter's mother's killer thing going on in the background, like where he went to visit him, beat him up, but now he's gonna know something. He's gonna, like, he's still alive. He saw Dexter. There's gonna be something more to that. Maybe Dexter will have to go see him again, kill him eventually. I don't know how it's gonna pan out. And then you have Lila, the absolute psycho that is Lila. She is, I kind of always knew there was something different about Lila. I just didn't know it was gonna be, like, complete, like, manipulative psycho vibes. Like, I knew there was something off about her, definitely, but I didn't know that she was gonna, like, manipulate Dexter in that way, and she clearly has, and she's, like, pitting herself against Rita, which is really interesting. I'm kind of interested to see how that all pans out with Rita. Like, is Rita gonna end up winning versus Lila? Will Dexter go back to Rita? I don't know how it's gonna work out, but yeah, it doesn't really seem like it. And then you have, like, the things going on with Deb as well. Like, a lot going on in Deb's life. She just kissed her captain, kissed Lundy. I feel like we've kind of glossed over that fact. She just kissed a man double her age who's her fucking leader. Like, that's that shit's messed up. But anyway, without further ado, let's jump into Dexter Season 2, Episode 8. You can get the next 8+ episodes over on the Patreon page right now, and you can get access to the next episode by signing up as a free member. And you can do that right after watching this episode. But anyway, let's jump in and let's watch Dexter Season 2, Episode number 8. We're getting to the back half of Season 2 now, and I'm excited to see how it all ramps up and what the conclusion of this season is going to be, what the end point of this season is going to be. Is it going to be all about Dokes versus Dexter? Is there going to be more to it than that? I'm not sure. We shall see, I suppose. But without further ado, let's jump in. That music hits.
So I can't believe you said it, even for Mr. Ghost, too much. Is that the sports section?
I used to enjoy quiet mornings, but ever since the fire at Lila's loft, she's been crashing here a bit too often.
Is that my shirt? Keep it.
And so now I share the kitchen with a cobra and a mongoose.
Did somebody drink all the coffee again?
No, I had a cup, and then Dexter had a cup, and it just kind of went like that until the pot was empty.
I'm kind of looking forward to this Deb versus Lila thing, honestly, because these two are both, like, hard on their sleeve, brash, British versus American. This is just going to be fun to deal with, but I also think it's going to be terrible. So Lila's just living here now after her accidental fire that happened at her place, which is, that's something. All right.
Maybe we should stay at your place tonight.
Don't worry about it. I'll be moving out soon.
And stop leeching off your brother, whatever for.
Thanks for sticking up for me.
Damn, Switzerland.
And I'm out of here.
Switzerland.
It's just...
He's neutral.
It's the dragon zombie. Cody likes to hide things in my bag.
He's trying to control you. You have no choice but to return them to him.
He's 7. He seldom has...
I was about to say... He's 7 years old, dude. He's trying to control you. Dude, you have to start realizing that this Lila chick is a psycho soon. The things that she's saying are just absolutely ridiculous. Oh my god.
I'll see you at your loft tonight.
I think that kind of clicked for him there a little bit. Is it Dexter?
I guess I should give Rita back her key.
He brought donuts.
Cody, no. No, let Mommy get the It's Dexter. He brought donuts.
I did. Hope it's okay I'm here.
Could you watch them while I finish getting ready? Aster still has homework.
All right, she doesn't seem too pleased to see him. I think that might have really set her off that he went to, like, right after the school thing, that he went to Lila's house or whatever. But it was an emergency, to be fair. Like, it genuinely was an emergency. Like, that doesn't mean he's necessarily choosing her, although she's been staying at his house in, so that kind of complicates things, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. It's got to be tough for Rita as well there.
Good thing I dropped by.
Don't ever do it again.
Sorry?
It's too hard on the kids, and it's too hard on me. It's Paul all over again. Please, Dexter, just stay away.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You can see how much that hurts him, though, to hear that. Like, that is... we're not used to seeing, like, that kind of emotion on Dexter's face. Like, he was kind of shell-shocked by that. Which is sad, really. Like, I can kind of get it. Like, he was getting into a position where he was kind of getting back into their lives, and then that emergency thing happened, and now he's just back on the outside, and Rita doesn't want to see him. She thinks it'll be too hard for her and too hard for the kids, which I get. To be fair, I would get that. It's going to be tough if you're trying to get over someone and they're just coming over to the house playing with your kids every day. I do understand that that's really tough to deal with, to be fair.
You'll notice we have some new faces here. Please make them feel welcome.
Where would you like us to start?
By answering every question.
Excuse me, sir. Answering questions?
That is correct.
What are you saying? Are we under investigation?
We are now operating under the assumption that our killer is somehow connected to law enforcement.
Is that why you brought in all these suits?
Special agents.
Sir, you risk alienating every cop on the task force if you do this.
We go where the chase leads us.
Yeah, I mean, he's not wrong. You do have to look down every avenue if that's the kind of conclusion that you've come to. You know, if you've come to the conclusion that it could be a police officer, you have to investigate everyone thoroughly. You can't just let some people off the hook because they're your friends or your colleagues. Like, you just do have to do the due process, I suppose. But, yeah, Dexter, is he going to be questioned?
We're just as capable as they are of looking into our own cases.
Now, who wears a wool suit in the middle of summer?
And the idea that one of us could be the killer, it's complete bullshit. Well, Lundy has his feds investigating all of our cases that are tied to the Bay Harbor victims. I'm good here. That's good here. Look, we gotta stand tough here.
Morgan, I'd like to go over some of your cases tomorrow. It would be helpful if you could gather up any notes you may have taken.
Happy to help.
Yikes.
Way to stand tough, Dexter.
That's exactly how Hitler walked.
Masuka thinks this dude is Hitler because he doesn't like him, by the way. Like, it's just so funny. Masuka versus Lundy, this kind of random little feud going on between them two is too funny, honestly. Masuka's such a little dipshit.
Lundy's really pissing people off. You know, you're gonna be called in.
I'll be curious to see if I show up.
If you want to keep your job, you gotta cooperate. Being on suspension does not exclude you from this.
What makes you think I want to keep my job? Maybe it's time to move on. Father was a butcher. Maybe I'll open up my own butcher shop.
Yeah.
Dude, that's funny, honestly. Thinking of the kind of connection there. The Bay Harbor butcher. Doak's butcher. That woman in the back got some titties, by the way.
I have a friend. He's the head of personnel at Stillwater Security. They pay a lot of money to make it safe.
All right, set it up. I'll meet with your guy.
All right. Doak's maybe going down a new job avenue. Okay.
I picked the Rodrigo case for you to look into.
I thought you didn't want us checking into our own cases.
At the time of this case, you were still in Vice.
Well, I'm flattered you want me in on this, but Batista and Dokes will lead here. I feel kind of weird about investigating my own colleagues.
I'd hate for you to feel weird. Would you have dinner with me tomorrow night?
I'd love to have dinner with you.
I'll take you to the best restaurant in Miami.
Wow. Great.
If you look into that case. All right. Interesting. They are going down that route. I thought maybe they'd just leave it at the kiss, but obviously there was going to be something more to it.
So what's the problem with the insurance company? Why aren't they paying?
They think the fire is of suspicious origin and they need to finish their investigation. You know, insurance companies, anything to keep from paying out.
Uh-oh. He's going to see it too now, huh?
Especially when a fire has multiple points of origin.
Yep.
How did it go at Rita's this morning?
You know, I just returned Cody's toy and that was it.
No quickie on the kitchen table?
This girl being jealous again? Surprise, surprise.
It was awkward, actually.
It always is. Can't go back, you know that.
I'm not trying to go anywhere. I have too much work to do.
You didn't bring any work with you?
I need to work at home.
Okay. Goodbye then.
So I'll see you tomorrow.
Whatever.
Yeah, she's getting upset already. All right. Well, I think Dexter's slowly starting to realize it, though.
Is it possible she started that fire on purpose? I can't imagine why.
Cool shot.
Morgan, come in. Can I offer you some tea?
No, thank you. And he pours it anyway. Show that I don't have the power to say no to him.
How about some sesame crackers to go with that?
So I'll say yes to everything. I'd love some.
Sorry. Guess I ate them all.
Asshole.
Why does Dexter, like, think he's suspicious of him already? Like, I guess Lundy has kind of been that way, but I don't think that he's like actively thought it was Dexter at any point yet. So, I don't know. Interesting.
You worked firsthand on what? 4 of the cases related to the Bay Harbor investigation?
I believe so.
Does your sister prefer meat or fish? Or is she more of a salad kind of person?
Definitely carnivore. Good.
So, the Rodrigo case.
With no context, Dexter's just gotta be like, what the fuck? Like, why is he asking that? Because he doesn't know that, like, Rita's going, or Deb is going out with Lundy, or that they kissed, or anything to do with that at all. So he's just like, what? Is he trying to throw me off my game, or what?
The Rodrigo case. Let's talk about that one.
Isn't that the one he gave to Deb?
Kind of blew it, didn't you? I believe this was, yes, Dokes and Batista's case. They finally tied Rodrigo to one of his victims, built a solid manslaughter case, but the case largely rested on the blood work that you did. Blood work that in the course of the trial was proven to be wrong. I asked myself, how the hell did that happen?
Ooh.
And did you answer Dexter blew the case on purpose so that he could get Rodrigo off the streets for good with a cordless reciprocating saw?
Oh, shit.
Sorry, you've caught me off guard here.
Sloppy blood work.
Yeah, oh my god, dude. Okay, he just went for the jugular right there. Went right after Dexter, and Dexter didn't know what to say or do. That's interesting. Okay, I still don't think he, like, suspects Dexter, but he might, like, starting to get a little bit suspicious of him. That was tense, man, when he went after him there. That I felt that. Ooh, I love it.
No way it's anybody in our department.
Then help me prove it.
The Rodrigo file.
He was ready.
You just happen to have it with you.
A reasonable man.
I love Angel, dude. He's such a great dude.
As you can see, the low-velocity blood drops clearly point in a direction opposite to that.
Except those low-velocity drops were revealed to actually be 90-degree passive drops that were given tails due to the angle of the floor.
Okay, this guy knows his shit, dude. Dexter's face right now. Oh, shit. Dude, this is super interesting because, like, if he keeps, like, pestering Dexter here, and they found out that Rodrigo got off and then ended up dead, like, they found Rodrigo's body, like, that's a bad look for Dexter.
Which we know isn't a blood trail, but projected blood. You're not winning me over here, Morgan.
The truth?
What's he gonna say?
I was overworked. I was carrying half a dozen cases at once. It was a heat wave. It means a spike in homicides. This one got pushed aside.
A murderer walked free because you were overworked.
Yes.
Oh, it doesn't look like he believes him at all. Jesus, man, I wasn't expecting this.
Lenny Asher, can we come in?
Yep, this dude looks crazy.
Anthony Rodrigo. I know.
Oh, so they've already found his body, of course.
You made numerous calls about him when he used to live here.
He was a drug dealer. Look at that joker parked right in front of the fire hydrant.
That would be our car.
Take a lot of notes.
Anything hinky happens outside this window, I make a note on it.
Rodrigo was last seen alive a day after his trial, April 16th, 2002.
You still have those notes?
He's so happy someone asked him.
What kind of order did you put them in?
I didn't.
Told you, 2002.
I have no idea if Lundy bought my excuse.
You're never gonna guess what I found.
What'd you find?
An apartment.
Well, good for you. When do you move?
As soon as possible, but not tonight. I have a date.
I'm sure you wouldn't do anything like that.
What are you talking about? Doing like what?
Try to sleep your way to the top.
You douche.
That's what it's gonna look like, though, I guess.
You are not allowed to talk about anyone I date as long as you're seeing little Miss, pardon my tits. I'm sorry, Dexter. A gross English titty vampire.
You just described the perfect woman.
But to be fair, like, I could see, like, everyone in the force being really weirded out about that whole Lundy and Deb thing, you know? And, like, could say, like, Deb, oh, she's getting special treatment because Lundy's fucking her and all this kind of stuff, you know? Like, that is something that's a possibility, of course. Like, that's why you don't sleep with someone you work with. That's the golden rule, you know?
Harry taught me that the key to survival was staying one step ahead but Lundy almost trapped me today. Oh, I thought you knew. It's my bowling night.
Where is it? What time is it? Give me the address.
I guess I'm going bowling.
He has no choice now. She's just like inviting herself to everything. She doesn't give a shit.
You only got 3 pins down.
Yeah, well, I like to celebrate the little things in life.
Hey, if you like little things, I'm your man.
You are perfectly adorable.
They all love her.
How come you got a hug and I got a pat on the nose?
Because you're like a retarded puppy.
That is the perfect way to describe Masuka, honestly. Oh, that's the perfect way to describe it. You can see her underwear through her dress as well.
Wow. Nice place. Very, gray.
Do you think it's possible? Like, this is thought that popped into my head when Dexter was saying the thing where he was like, oh, people are gonna think that you're sleeping your way to the top. I was thinking like the opposite though. Could it be possible that Lundy's sleeping with Deb to get close to Dexter? And like kind of he really does actually suspect Dexter and he wants to get more information on him and kind of really like suss out his whole family life and everything he's gone through like from the start. I don't know. It is a possibility, I guess, but that would be 2 people in a row that have got close to Deb to get close to Dexter. That would be kind of messed up.
You cook?
Like I said, best restaurant in my...
I was thinking that he might be cooking.
If we're gonna be together, you better get used to it. I'm crass and dirty, and I have a very filthy mind.
You're also pretty adorable.
I know.
This is getting weird.
Wash your hands first.
You're so turning me on.
Considering our age difference, you're not too old to spank.
Oh my God!
Oh my. Okay, sure. Deb's daddy issues coming out in full force here.
That doesn't exactly look like the look of love.
I'm sorry, I really am tired. I think I'm just gonna go home.
Where the fuck did this dude come from?
You okay?
Wait, was that who I thought it was? Is this the mother killer? I didn't recognize him at first, but I think it is, right? I thought it was just an old homeless dude. I think it's the dude that he tried to kill before. He's gonna be hoping they don't catch him, right? Yeah, no, that is him, right? Yeah, okay. That is him. Holy shit.
I mean, what the hell? He tried to grab my watch. It was stupid. I should have let him have it. It was reflex.
Dude, he definitely didn't try to grab your watch, man. Like, that. I think Lila recognized that right away. Like, she was like, no, he didn't. Like, definitely didn't try to grab your watch. So I think Lila is going to be asking questions about that. Maybe Dexter's going to have to come clean about the whole beating the shit out of the guy. But she kind of already knew that, right? Like, she knew on some level.
I'll take care of him.
I'd be taking him to a doctor anyway.
That man, he wasn't trying to rob you. He was trying to kill you.
Santos Jimenez, the man who murdered my mother.
Oh my God, Dexter, how
Tracked
did
me
he...
down and followed me to the bowling alley. None of this scares you.
Nothing you could do, Dexter, would scare me.
I don't know if you should, though.
Whatever comes, we'll get through this together.
Great place to have your head.
I'm not leaving your side, Dexter.
I'm not leaving yours.
What are you stressed about?
Right now, nothing.
See, this is the thing with Lila. Like, she just has this captivating presence when you're with her, like, but then at the same time, she's also a psycho bitch.
Do you think Dexter will come for breakfast tomorrow? They don't like each other anymore.
Oh, that's not true. That's hard when 2 people break up. I don't think Dexter's going to be coming for breakfast for a while.
See, that is like a super tough situation, like, to deal with as someone who has kids and stuff like that. It's got to be such a tough situation to go through for the kids and for the parent, like just trying to navigate that. It's got to be tough to deal with.
I need to embrace who I am, who I've always been. I need to kill the man who murdered my mother. It's like I've been living underwater, holding my breath, and now I can finally breathe. So how come it's so suffocating in here?
Dokes is back, baby! The GOAT! The way everyone's staring at him.
It's nice to see you.
Yeah.
The way you look at everyone in the office and they're all perked up like, oh shit. Like every one of them is standing up like scared that Dokes is gonna fucking maul him or something. Like, chill out, guys. Look at the way the people are looking at him. As if he's about to beat the shit out of all of them.
He said someone with your special ops background typically starts at about 200,000. We can meet him tonight, 9 o'clock, bar at the Hilton.
I'll be there.
All right, Willie, though. I feel like there's going to be something to distract him from going. I don't think I see him leaving yet.
Can we get this over with, sir?
Interesting that of the 18 victims, 9 passed through this very station, and you worked on cases involving 4 of them. The Smith case thrown out because of inadmissible evidence. The Rodrigo case lost due to bad blood work.
Excuse me? The DA didn't get a conviction. That's all I know. Are we through here, sir?
No, actually, we're just getting...
We're done.
Oh, damn. Okay. But the thing is, if these two just talk to each other, like, if they actually just sat down and had a conversation here about all of his cases, it probably would lead to Dexter. That's the thing. But Dokes is just so, like, strong-headed right now that he can't see anything else except, like, him doing it himself and stuff. Like, if he actually had a sit-down with Lundy and kind of went over all these cases, like, they would probably... The conclusion would be Dexter's a bad dude. I don't know. Or Dexter did this. Or it would get closer to leading towards Dexter at least.
March 17th. Airplane flying too low.
I told you, this guy's a fruit bat.
Fruit bat. There's gonna be one that works though.
Rodrigo gets in the car, parked in wrong space. Must be drunk because someone is carrying him. The license plate's right here.
We gotta run that plate.
Oh my god, I bet whoever owned this fucking car is our killer.
Holy fuck. Is it gonna be Dexter's car? Luckily, he has switched cars since then, right? Like, he's switched cars multiple times, I think. Like, he wouldn't have the car he had back then now, right? But like, the plate would still lead to him, surely, unless he got the car. Or who could it lead to? Rita? I don't know.
I've always known what I am. If the glove fits.
There he is. Oh, he's got a gun on him too. He's going to kill Dexter while Dexter's going to kill him. That's what's happening here. You think he knows he's being followed? He's going to lead Dexter somewhere? Well, this is hilariously perfect.
A secret cabin in the middle of the Everglades. What more could a rededicated serial killer ask for?
I know, just what I was thinking. Like, this is absolutely perfect. Why is he here? There's got to be something to this.
Cocaine. Apparently, Mr. Jimenez never gave up his old habits.
That makes sense. That's got to be scary when you're out in the woods by yourself.
Why, do you think it just turned on by itself?
I mean, it happens, you know? Crazier things have happened.
Is that a 1 or an I? Fuck you, Lenny. Fuck your handwriting.
Can you please tell me where I can find Dexter?
Dexter's not here.
He said he was working late.
He's not working late. I think he lied to you. Oh, men are such pigs.
Yeah, Deb is kind of like being a scumbag here, because like she's insinuating that he's going over to Rita's or something when that's not obviously what he's doing. Like, he's out murdering someone, which is arguably worse, but still, Deb, come on. Now she's gonna go after Rita. She's probably gonna go over to Rita's house, see that Dexter's not there, and then be weirded out, maybe. I don't know.
I'm so sorry. I'm sure he'll show up. He's very excited about this job.
I knew Dokes wasn't gonna show up for some reason or other. Wait, is he at Dexter's house? What the fuck? Why, though? Dude, what if he finds the blood?
Maybe it's not a Florida plate.
Try Georgia.
Holy shit, here it is. The vehicle was registered to Charlie Lewis.
I know that name.
He's dead. He's a victim, too.
A drug dealer out of New York. Likes to carry a big-ass knife. I told you he wasn't a cop.
Unless he's dead.
Where is he?
According to the South Bay Correctional Facility.
What? For how long?
Charlie Lewis was arrested April 12th, 2002. That's 4 days before Rodrigo was seen being carried into the car. This is where it gets really bad. The vehicle was seized as evidence.
So it is a cop.
By our department.
Come on. There
Where
you
was
go.
the vehicle held?
Right here in our evidence lot behind a secure gate.
So you have records?
The only people allowed access to those vehicles are members of the Miami Metro Police Department. Holy shit.
Yep, there you go, guys.
Bay Harbor Butcher is one of our own.
Confirmed.
We keep this to ourselves for now.
I'm gonna go tell it to a bottle of scotch.
But yeah, there's no way they can link that car back to Dexter, though. They just know that it's someone in the department. They don't know who it could be, and there's no way of them accessing records where they could know who it could be. So that's okay for Dexter, at least. Lila's gonna come home.
What the fuck?
On the cheek this time. So is it gonna be Dokes is about to find the blood, but Lila comes to the door and starts knocking? That's what it's gonna be. Holy shit.
Normally I'd have a chat to make sure you understand why you're here, but
you already do.
I think you have a pretty good idea.
I'll fucking kill you.
No, Mr. Jimenez. I'm gonna kill you tonight.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus, man.
Esther, Cody, come on, let's eat.
Dude, I don't like this.
How'd you get the door unlocked?
It was already open.
Dude, please don't tell me Lila's gonna do something to Rita. Like, please don't tell me that. This is gonna be so fucking whack. I swear to God. Holy shit, he's gonna find it. Please don't do this, man. I'm still just worried about fucking Rita. If anything happens to Rita, that's too far. Show's gone too far. My heart's actually pounding out of my chest right now. I swear to God. Like, if this Lila bitch kills Rita, I'm done. You gotta get back to Rita right now, dude. Lila set the whole fucking thing up?
Dexter, hi. Look, I'm sorry to bother you. I was just wondering if by chance you were at my house.
Well, no.
Well, it's just that the door was open and you're the only other one with a key.
Run.
Rita, get out of the house. Call the police. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Oh my God, this is terrible.
Can't take you with me.
Put him in the fucking swamp, dude.
Sorry to drag you into this.
I know, I'm glad you called. The kids?
Next door.
Place is empty. No sign of forcible entry. I'm guessing you just forgot to lock the door.
Someone was in this house. You need to have a unit patrolling the neighborhood, and I need you to stay here in the house until I tell you it's safe.
Really?
Dexter, what's going on?
Please just stay here, okay?
God damn it, dude.
The Lila experiment is officially over.
Yeah, that bitch is crazy.
Dexter,
Give me Rita's key.
you lied to me about working late.
Do not ever go to Rita's house again. Do you understand?
That's not even the key, it was yellow.
Is this the monster that you keep telling me about?
You called Jimenez. What were you thinking? Are you insane?
Remember at the hotel after you faced Jimenez? That's what I wanted.
So you called him?
What?
You are more dangerous than my addiction will ever be. Stay away from Rita. Stay away from me.
What?
Or you will see the monster.
Jesus Christ me. That was intense. Okay, well, yeah, we knew Lila was a psycho, but now she's really met Dexter, the true Dexter, face to face. She doesn't really know exactly what he's talking about, but I'm sure she'll find out in time if she keeps messing with Rita. I really thought there was going to be like a moment there where she was going to kill Rita and we were going to be Rita-less, which is just, a world without Rita is not a world we want to live in. Guys, thanks for watching. You can get the next 8+ episodes over on my Patreon page right now, or sign up as a free member and get the next episode for free. You can watch that immediately. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace out, friends. Have a good one.